dive in a little bit to some of your background there. It's interesting with the family office background. Is that, when I think of family offices, I think of a lot of I think of wealthier people
Sure.
who single family or even multifamily offices, and a lot of those people had to work really hard to inherit their money, so they're very protective of it. But they're not trying to shoot the moon. They're not trying to get. I mean, that's something I hear from. Layman walks in off the street and they feel like they wish they could invest like the big guys, because surely those rich guys they're making 20-30% on their money, right?
Right.
I think it's more of a reality that they want to they don't want to lose it. They want to get a good return. They want to keep
Right.
ahead of inflation. What kind of lessons do you bring from the family office perspective?
And it's the name of the game of the DST almost is wealth preservation.
Okay.
And growth, stable growth. From the family office side, you're right. They either started in a different avenue, were able to amass a wealth, or started in real estate, a lot of them, and through time, were able to grow their portfolio. So a great way of doing that is through refinances and ultimately long-term ownership. So the guys who are really making wealth are long-term owners. The guys who are, might get a good year, might have some bad years, are the ones shooting for the moon. So when you're looking for the stable investment and the stable investors, which family office does, you are looking for that longer-term hold, longer-term investment period, or even shops that I was at before, it was a shorter term, it was more 5 years, but it was done under an umbrella structure where the investment turns over. So we're building a fund that will deploy, the property may be owned for 5 years, but its business plan will be shorter, it gets recapitalized, refunded into the fund, and continues. So name of the game on the wealth preservation side really is the longer-term investment period.
Okay. Would you say that's the main difference between family office and retail investors, retail clients?
Family office and the retail DST side, I guess it depends on which perspective. From the perspective of the company acquisitions, family office is a simple LP, limited partnership, GP, general partnership type structure where your LP partner will be an outside investor potentially, or even inside investors, and they'll be 70% of the equity on a certain deal, or more or less. The partnership, the sponsor in this case, GP in that case, operates the company, makes the decisions day to day, executes the business plan, and pays a percentage share of the revenue that comes off of that to an LP investor. On putting it in the perspective of DST, the DST acts like that LP investor, where it's limited partner, it's kind of hands-off investment where they're not having to deal with the day-to-day and the day-to-day dramas of leasing multifamily and turnover and things like that. So us as the sponsor will handle that for them.
Okay. So even though they're a family office, they still enjoy the DST structure.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Core involved much with doing custom deals? Would a wealthy family come to Core and say, "Go find me something," or what have you seen out there?
No, our current focus is 100% on the DST raises
retail
right
DST
now.
side.
Retail DST side.
Okay.
We could go that direction in the future, but currently focused DST.